Hello children, this video class is an initiative of Shivjyoti Educational Group. I am Shravya Vyas and I welcome you all to my social science class. Today we shall be doing chapter 18 part 1, People Who Made a Difference. So today we will be doing only the part 1 of this class, and in the next class we shall be doing part 2. Okay, I want you to open your textbook page 119, and right now we are going to start with chapter 18, People Who Made a Difference, part 1. Please open your textbook page 119, page number 119. Now topics covered in this chapter would be, in part 1, that is in today's class, we shall be doing religions and spiritual teachers and social reformers. In part 2, that is in the next class, we shall be doing kings and scientists. Okay. Our first topic is religions and spiritual teachers. The various religions followed in our country are 1. Hinduism, 2. Buddhism, 3. Jainism, 4. Islam, 5. Christianity, 6. Zoroastrianism, and 7. Sikhism. So these are the different religions or various religions that the people in our country follow. Let us first start with Hinduism. Okay, Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world. Hinduism is one of the oldest religions in the world. It began in India. It began in India about 3600 years ago. So, Hinduism began in India about 3600 years ago, and many religious leaders have contributed to the growth of Hinduism by making common people understand more about Hinduism. Okay, some of the important religious leaders of Hinduism are Adi Shankaracharya. I repeat, Adi Shankaracharya, Swami Vivekananda, and Maharishi Dayanand Saraswati. So these are some of the important religious leaders of Hinduism. There are many holy books in Hinduism that were composed long ago. So Hinduism has many holy books, but some of the important holy books of Hinduism are 1. The Vedas, 2. The Puranas, 3. The Ramayana, 4. The Mahabharata, and 5. The Bhagavad Gita. So these are the important holy books of Hinduism. We shall quickly write the internal question 1 in page 119. The first question is, I want you to write question 1. Name 3 holy books of the Hindus. Your first internal question is, name 3 holy books of the Hindus. Come to page 119 children, and I want you to write the first internal question just above the heading religions and spiritual teachers. Okay, so the first question is, name 3 holy books of the Hindus. I want you to write just above this heading and underline the answer. It is the last line, answers in the last line. Write answer 1 here and underline the Ramayana the Mahabharata and the Bhagavad Gita. So this is your answer to the first internal question. Our next topic is Buddhism. Buddhism was founded based on the teachings of Gautam Buddha. So who was Gautam Buddha? Gautam Buddha was a rich prince who left the comforts of his palace to understand the true meaning of life. So Gautam Buddha was a rich prince who left the comforts of his palace to understand the true meaning of life. To understand the true meaning of life. And what were his teachings? He taught equality of all human beings He taught equality of all human beings and kindness to all living beings. So, he taught equality of all human beings and kindness to all living beings. What's the meaning of equality of all human beings? It means that whether you're a boy or a girl, rich or a poor, Gautama Buddha taught that every individual has to be treated equally or in the same manner. Now, what is kindness to all living beings? It means you have to be kind or good not only to the people around you but also even to the various animals and creatures around you. You could be kind to a dog or a cat or a cow or birds. So these are all living beings that are living around you. So you have to be kind not only to the people around you but also to the creatures around you. Our next topic is Jainism. Jainism is the next religion that we are going to talk about. Jainism was founded based on the teachings of Lord Rishabdeva. Lord Rishabdeva was the first Tirthankara. What is Tirthankara, children? Tirthankara means spiritual teacher. So Lord Rishabdeva was the first Tirthankara and it was based on his teachings that Jainism has been founded. So at the time of Lord Mahavira, Jainism gained widespread acceptance. Okay, that is at the time of Lord Mahavira. At the time of Lord Mahavira, Jainism spread a lot. That is, it was Lord Mahavira who spread Jainism across the country, and it was because of him that Jainism was accepted by the people of India and they followed the path of Jainism. So it was during the time of Lord Mahavira that Jainism received widespread acceptance, and Lord Mahavira was the 24th Tirthankara or the 24th spiritual teacher of Jainism. He lived at the same time as Gautama Buddha. So Lord Mahavira lived at the same time as Gautam Buddha, and the important teachings were kindness to all living beings, kindness to all living beings, and he also urged people to live a simple life, and encourage people in the path of non-violence. So, what were the main teachings, children? He taught the people, he promoted kindness to all living beings, He urged the people to lead a simple life and encouraged them to lead the path of non-violence. What is non-violence? It is ahimsa. So that is non-violence. The next religion is Islam. Islam was founded based on the teachings of Prophet Mohammed. So based on the teachings of Prophet Mohammed, Islam was founded. And who was Prophet Mohammed? Prophet Mohammed is believed to Prophet Mohammed is believed to be a messenger of God on earth. Prophet Mohammed is believed to be a messenger of God, and Prophet Mohammed lived in Arabia about 1400 years ago. Prophet Mohammed lived in Arabia around 1400 years ago, and at this time the people in Arabia, that is, they are called Arabs, they were fighting against each other, and Prophet Mohammed through his teachings spread the message of love, peace and brotherhood. That is, he spread the message of love, peace and brotherhood. Though it initially started in Arabia, Islam was spread to different parts of the world, including India. So the people who follow the religion Islam, they are called Muslims. People who follow Islam are called Muslims, and the holy book of Islam is called the Quran. So, Quran is the holy book of the Muslims. The next religion that we are going to talk about is Christianity. Christianity was founded based on the teachings of Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ was born in Bethlehem. Jesus Christ was born in Bethlehem about 2000 years ago. Jesus Christ was born in Bethlehem about 2000 years ago, and Bethlehem is a city in Palestine. Okay. What were his teachings? He taught people to love God and all other people. He taught people to love God and all other people. He also emphasized on the importance of forgiveness. He emphasized on forgiveness. What is forgiveness? Forgiveness means दूसरों की गलतियों को माफ करना. That is forgiveness. So he taught to love God and all the other people, and he emphasized on the importance of forgiveness. The people who follow Christianity, they are called Christians, and Bible is the holy book of Christians, and Christianity spread widely throughout the world, and it was Saint Thomas who spread Christianity in India. It was Saint Thomas who spread Christianity in India. Our next religion is Zoroastrianism. Please take note of the spelling, children. It is Zoroastrianism. It is Zoroastrianism. Okay? So Zoroastrianism is nothing but religion of the Parsis, and Zoroastrianism was founded based on the teachings of Zoroaster. So who is Zoroaster? Zoroaster lived in Iran. Zoroaster lived in Iran about 2500 years ago. He lived in Iran about 2500 years ago, and old name of Iran was Persia. Persia was the whole name of Iran, and because Zoroaster was from Iran, that is from Persia, Zoroastrianism is also called Parsism. So Parsism is derived from the word Persia. Is that clear, children? And what were the teachings of Zoroaster? He taught that it was our duty to be good. It was our duty to be good and fight evil. He taught that it was our duty to be good and fight evil. The holy book of Zoroastrianism or Parsism is called Zend Avesta. It's called Zend Avesta. So the people who follow Zoroastrianism, they are called Parsis, and the holy book of the Parsis is called Zend Avesta. Our next religion is Sikhism. Sikhism was founded based on the teachings of Guru Nanak Dev. So Guru Nanak Dev, he lived in Punjab about 500 years ago. Guru Nanak Dev lived in Punjab about 500 years ago, and he taught that there was only one God. He taught that there was only one God, and that people worship God in different forms and different names. भगवान के अलग अलग रूप में और भगवान के अलग अलग नाम से people used to worship God. So this is what he taught, that there is only one God and that people worship God in different forms and in different names. The holy book of the Sikhs is called Guru Granth Sahib. Guru Granth Sahib is the holy book of the Sikhs. So what are social reformers, children? Brave people who fought against the evil practices in society and helped to improve society are called social reformers. So who are social reformers? There were various evil practices practiced in our society. What are the various evil practices? It could be child marriage, it could be dowry system, it could be caste system, it could be corruption, it could be child labor. So these are the various evil practices in our society. So some few brave people, they fought against evil practices and they brought awareness among the people. They stopped these evil practices in the society, and thus they helped to improve society. And such people, such brave people, they are called social reformers. So in today's class, we shall be talking about 3 social reformers. 1. Kabir, 2. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, 3. Ramabai Ranade. So these are the 3 social reformers that we are going to talk about in today's class. We shall first talk about Kabir. Kabir fought against social evils such as caste system and importance given to rituals and importance given to rituals by the Hindu and Muslim priests. So first he was against caste system and he was against importance given to rituals by the Hindu and Muslim priests, and he used the medium like bhajans and poems to spread his message of love and peace. And you must have all heard of Kabir ke dohe. So his poems were known as dohas. Okay, so it was through dohas and bhajans. It was through dohas and bhajans that Kabir spread his message of love and peace to the people in Indian society. Our next social reformer is Raja Ram Mohan Roy. Raja Ram Mohan Roy, he lived in Bengal about 250 years ago. About 250 years ago. So the social evils that he fought against were child marriage, caste system, and sati. So these are the social evils that he fought against. One was child marriage, 2 caste system, and 3 is sati. What is sati? Sati is burning of a widow. Sati is burning of a widow along with the body of her husband. Okay, sati is burning of a widow along with the body of her husband. So what happened is, in earlier days, whenever a woman's husband expired, what they used to do is, in the very place where the body was getting burnt, the wife also had to burn along with her dead husband. So Raja Ram Mohan Roy, he fought against such evil practices like sati, caste system and child marriage. Let us now do the second internal question, that is in page 121. Open your textbook, page 121. Question 2. Who fought against the evils of child marriage, caste system and sati. Your second internal question is, who fought against the evils of child marriage, caste system and sati? Open your textbook, page 121. Above the page, I want you to write question 2. Who fought against the evils of child marriage, caste system and sati? Answer is just in the third line. Underline Raja Ram Mohan Roy in pencil and write answer 2 here. So the answer is Raja Ram Mohan Roy. It was Raja Ram Mohan Roy who fought against the evils of child marriage, caste system and sati. The third social reformer that we are going to do in today's class is Ramabai Ranade. So who was Ramabai Ranade? She was a social reformer from the state of Maharashtra. She was a social reformer from the state of Maharashtra, and she worked very hard to improve the condition of women in Indian society. So she worked hard to improve the condition of women in Indian society. She worked to improve, to make life better for the women in our country. So children, this concludes part 1 of chapter 18, People Who Made a Difference. I hope you understood the chapter clearly. So we'll meet again in the next class. Till then, take care.